Hello, I am participating in a Winter Lantern Collaboration 2020 that's being hosted by Kenya's Decor Corner. And if you're interested in how these lanterns turned out, then stay tuned. Hello, I'm Leona Dooley, and this is Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme. And you know what? This is where we work hard, we love God and family, and we know without a doubt that everything else is just gravy. Now, today, like I said, we're participating in a lantern collaboration. And as you can see, one lantern just didn't do. We're going to be working on three because these three lanterns are going to go on my winter front porch. And so I'm going to take you along on that process. So I hope you'll enjoy yourself. I hope you'll be inspired. And I hope you'll take the time to visit Kenya. And I've listed her information down below in the description box. And I've also listed the playlist of the other collaborators who are participating in this collaboration. So without further ado, let's get down to work. Now I'm starting with these three lanterns. These three lanterns came from Pier 1. And I've had them in various places, but I thought for Christmas, I would love to see the three of these out on the front porch. And I'll show you what my front porch looked like for the fall. And I'm sure those of you who are followers have seen that. Now, you know what? If you're all about decor and what's going on with decor, then you're going to want to be a part of this family, because here at Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme, we do things in the kitchen, for the kitchen, most of the time. We decorate, we cook, we do all kinds of things, but you know what? Today, I need for you to feel welcome as you approach the front door. So, I'm going to put something very pretty right out there for you. All right, I'm starting with a little wreath, and I haven't exactly decided where this wreath is going to go, but I think what I'd like to be able to do is to put this wreath, make this wreath a part of the lantern decoration, and I think it's going to go right there. Now, the rest of my house has wreaths that are decorated with candy canes. And so this needs to have a very traditional look on the front porch. Now, let's see what we can do. Now, first what I've done is to take a piece of ornament garland. And this is a great little piece to have, because what I've done is that I've worked it into this wreath. Now, I think by the time I add some ribbon, it will be just perfect. Now with the rest of this, I'm already thinking about how it's going to go on those other lanterns. So let's see what we end up doing. Now, I've divided a portion of this garland, and I'm just moving the ornaments around because, you know, this is going to be outside. So while we want it beautiful, we can keep it fairly reasonable, because there are just certain things you don't want to get wet. So I'm over here and I'm looking at my smaller lantern first. And I have a piece of our garland. I'm going to work this garland into the other garland and get everybody all mixed up and everything secure. So that we can put everything right here together. moving things around and shifting things and losing things and working through it, but we're going to get everything in place. And you have to be a little careful with it because you don't want to pull pieces off your garland. So I'm getting everybody in their position. Now, this is going to be a part of the garland that's going to be on this one. Okay, so that part is done. Okay, so garland number 2 is all together. So now it's time to add the ribbon.
Stop, and before we go any further, let me remind you, please, right now, go down to the like and click on like. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you will know every time I upload a video. Remember, we do things here at Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme in the kitchen, for the kitchen, so don't forget to like the video and to subscribe. Thank you. I made bows using my Christmas plaid, which is that beautiful red plaid that you see, and I also threw in some red and white stripes to pick up the candy canes. Now, I've attached them to the wreath, the swags, and then attached them to each of the lanterns. I thought you would not want to take all of that time in watching me do that, so I thought I'd save you just a moment. These lanterns are going to be beautiful on the front porch, and my plan is to light them so that at night they're very visible and they will appear as if they have little stars inside. So that's what the big guy and I are going to have to rig between now and the end of the month. But I wanted to get these lanterns ready, and I'll show you a picture of where they're sitting until time to go right out that door and onto the front porch. I will also include what that front porch looks like when it's finished. So I hope you will stay tuned, you'll subscribe, you'll hit that notification bell so you won't miss my winter front porch. So I've also included a picture of one other lantern that I've also done this season. And if you haven't checked it out, you're going to want to see what my winter lantern and how that particular lantern came together. So I hope you will have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you to Kenya again for hosting this collaboration, and thank you to you for viewing all the way to the end. Have a blessed and wonderful day.
I'm giving you a peek of the lanterns as they sit here right by the front door. So you can see they're on my entry table. I haven't yet decorated my entry table, but when I do, you'll know because you're going to be right there. Now, so here are the two smaller lanterns, the medium and the small, and right here next to it is the large lantern. And it is just sitting there. It's so beautiful. Those colors are lovely. And I think when it's time to take them outside, it's going to be an easy process.